Hi all, my name is Tatiana. I'm a new primary science teacher here at NUNCO. Last week, sometime I sent you a link to my Bitmoji Classroom and I said if you're interested, you can ask me how to do it and I'll teach you. So quite a lot of people reached out to me and I thought I might be able to record a video tutorial for you. So here it goes. So basically it's called a Bitmoji Classroom, but really it's just a Google slide that you will have to work with. The reason it's called Bitmoji because you have your active avatar that you create in your app, in your Bitmoji app that you can download to your phone. However, you are able to access it on your laptop and computer. I'm not actually sure you're able to change your avatar, but when you go to the site, you can add the Bitmoji extension to your Google bar. You just kind of, you will have a different first page here, and when you add your extension, you will be able to use it whenever you use Google browser. So it looks like that, and you can choose from whatever they give you. There are different types of Bitmojis that are completely suitable to whatever need you might have. You can try to look manually, or here's the search bar where you can just find whatever Bitmoji you want. Right after you kind of sort out your Bitmoji game, you only need to work with Google. So to do so, you just need to go to Google Slides, and you need to make sure that you choose start a new presentation, and you choose a blank layout. So to do that, they normally give you this to start with, but then you can go to Slide, Apply Layout, and Blank. As soon as you have that, you may start to decorate your classroom and create your classroom. So obviously, first thing you need is the background. To find a background and to find any other elements in your classroom you might want to add, you go to Insert, Image, and Search the Web. Search the Web is absolutely the same as if you open Google in a new tab and start searching in here, whatever you want. So it's just a better option for you to use right here. It's already there for you. As soon as it opens, you search for images. So again, if you need a background, I just looked for a wall and a floor. Yeah, so it gives you lots and lots of kind of options to choose from. As soon as you find something you like, you just click on it and click Insert. So let me find something more natural. I don't know, let's do this. Okay, and it automatically kind of creates your classroom. Well, this is not very classroom-ish, but you know, just for the sake of an example. Make sure that you stretch it out to the full size of your slide, and here you go, here's your background. Everything else that you search through Insert, Image, and Search the Web, if it's an element of the classroom, I highly recommend you adding the word transparent. So if you're looking for a blackboard or a whiteboard, just write a whiteboard transparent. Yep, and you can choose from whatever option they give you here as well. So again, yeah, this is probably the one I used in my classroom. So the reason we choose transparent is because of this. If it's not transparent, it's going to be white, and obviously it's not going to look good. So just make sure that whatever element you're inserting into your slide, is transparent. Yeah, so this is how you look for things that you want to input into your classroom. I don't know what's happening here. Not the best background. Okay. So yeah, to make it smaller, just do this. you can place it anywhere you want. And again, even if you don't like the color scheme here, you want to change it, you want to make it brighter, if you right click on the picture, it has this format options button, and you go to and you see this kind of bar that you can work with. So let's say I don't like the color, I want it darker. You click on recolor, and when you click on it, it gives you not many but some options you can choose from. So let's say I want it darker. I don't know, you can find lots of different kind of options for yourself. Well, I'm kind of regretting I'm doing it now, but anyways, let's leave it at that just for the sake of it. Okay, as soon as you have your whiteboard, again, it doesn't have to be a white or black board. It can be a computer, a TV screen, a smart board, whatever you choose. Just it doesn't even have to be a classroom. You know, you can make it whatever you want, just as long as it fits your needs in the classroom. If you look at my classroom, you can see that I have some writing in here. It's because I wanted to have all the obvious links that we will be using on a regular basis in one place. And they're not only on my board, they're everywhere else. So if you look at different elements, my clock takes me to Class Dojo. Class rules will take me to a like a little rules banner that I made for my kids, just in case I need to refer to it while I'm teaching. The 2 books that the kids are using, I just inserted links, and the pictures I downloaded from the internet. So I just inserted pictures and then added a link to the picture. And again, the only thing with links you need to be careful with is when you insert any kind of link, you have to have a proper permission to whoever is going to be using that link. Because if you give editorial rights to the users, they might misplace it or delete it or do whatever they want with it. So just be careful that you give them viewer rights. Unless it's a Google Classroom link and you already created a copy for each of your students. They have this option in Google Classroom. So I'm sure you know how to use links in Google, but if not, again, send me an email and I'll teach you, I'll tell you how to do it. Okay, so again, if I want to write something here, you again go to insert, but instead of image, you choose a text box. And you kind of make it as big as you want. You type whatever you want. If you want to type welcome. And again, if you want to insert a link in here, all you need is to highlight it, and here we have a little insert link option which you click on. You already have your text here, it's not going to change unless you want it to change, and you just paste a link from whatever else you're using. So if I want to add let's say a link to, I don't know, just for the sake of it, you right click on whatever material you want to share with them, you get a shareable link, and then here you can choose the rights that you give them. It could be restricted or anyone with the link, and then you can, if it's anyone with the link, here you can choose whether they can view, comment, or edit. So that's pretty much what you're doing, and you copy link, you're done, and then you go back to your presentation and you paste it, and that's it. Now you have an active link that will take whoever has that link to that document. That is how you work with Google Link and how you paste everything. So again, I did this the same thing with all the other elements in my classroom. I did exactly the same thing. Me personally, my avatar does not take my students anywhere right now, but I'm planning for the first week of online teaching, I might add an active link to a presentation that I'm going to make about myself, just in case students want to kind of go and learn a little more about me, or they want to reread something. Like, again, it could be anything you want it to be. So that's pretty much it. It's just up to you what you want to put in your classroom. Like, you see how I added the bookshelf, I added the plant, It can be whatever you want. If you want a treasure chest, or you want a table with books placed on this table, it could be whatever you want. And the cool part about this whole thing is that you don't have to maintain it in any way. Just make sure that you update your links if you want to change them, or if you teach secondary, for example, and you're actively using something online, you can update the link to take your kids specifically to the place where you want them to be. So for example, if you're reading an audiobook or you're listening an audiobook, you can update the link every week depending on what chapter you're on. And that's it. The only thing you need to do is literally sort out your Bitmoji and know how to insert links into Google account. And when you insert some elements of the classroom, make sure they are transparent. That's it. That's the thing about Bitmoji Classroom. Again, sorry if some of it was not super easy, but again, if you don't understand something or you want me to explain something else to you, just send me an email. I'll be very happy to help you, and have a great week. Bye.